Hello. Taking a rest, having a fag, chilling out. On my little seat. I'd like to thank John, Kirsty, Lisa and Cyril, Sharon, Sue, and all those others that have commented on a video I made recently called Family Trance. It's amazing how many people have, not problems, we call them upset or difficulties or kind of rejection, whatever within their families. Such a shame. One person, I think it was Cyril, said, blood is not thicker than water, and he's right. Sadly, he's right. Kirsty said nature is her family. And she's right. And John eloquently said, family, fuck 'em. And he's right. John, you should have been a poet. Glorious day. When you put things into perspective, nothing really matters. Yeah, you know, you can feel a bit pissed off, upset, angry, if you wanted to. Whatever, you know, you can feel all sorts of different things. But when we really put things into perspective, does it matter? No, come on, I'm having a stick. Come on, Angel. Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it really? What matters, matters. Who matters, matters. Who matters, show they matter. Who wants to be there, will be there. If you had a child, a family member, a friend, somebody you cared for, and you wanted to be there for them, you would crawl on your hands and knees to be there. Of course you would. Of course. No communication is the biggest form of communication we will ever receive. Bodhi, don't lick. Now, oddly, I'm not overly bothered about lack of contact. I am, because it hurts and it's not needed, and I thought family was something different, so I was wrong. But I've got to live my life my way. There's a woodpecker. I've never seen a woodpecker in the wild before, but I can hear him. He's there somewhere. I just can't see him. He's stopped now. They're very in tune with our energy. There he is. Okay. He's very quiet. No, he's not digging himself a home. What he's doing is just testing to see whether it's feasible to make it into a home. He stopped. Anyway, so I think I'm probably more bothered by the fact that I've always believed at the end of the day families would always be there, always be in contact, always, if you needed anybody, you would always first of all turn to your family, and that's not right. It's not correct. So that kind of hurts. It's kind of a wake-up call to me, really. Because I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. But you know, I will continue to live my life my way, doing my own thing really. The door's always open. I said in a video that I do love and respect my family. Yeah, I do love them. I'm not sure I respect them, but I do love them. Because I believe, rightly or wrongly, I do believe that family should be there. Clearly not, but I mean, I believe that, so I'll continue to believe it. But thank you to all those people and many, many more. I'm amazed that that one little video has opened up a huge amount of communication and conversation with people. Huge amount. I'm fairly surprised that many, come on love, are going through the same kind of feeling of alienation, rejection. They have a family who just can't be bothered. You know. When I was last in hospital, I didn't even let anybody in the family know. I didn't bother. I hadn't heard from my family for many months. Not even one single text message from anyone. So I just didn't bother. I thought, what is the point? Because I wouldn't want people, family, kind of turning up at hospital saying, oh, it's terrible, isn't it, what you're going through. When for many, many months prior to that they didn't bother. For me it would feel a little bit false maybe, I don't know. And then the question arises that when somebody dies, do all these people come to your funeral and stand there, maybe crying, maybe not, maybe talking about you and saying, wow, you know, it's such a terrible shame. Why is it a shame? You know, would that be likely to happen? Would it? I don't know. Would they say, well, I'm going to miss him? Well, you didn't miss me when I was alive. No point when I'm dead. You know, it's strange. Would they stand there and somebody say, well, I know you're going to miss him. When did you last? Bodie, don't go through there. Come here, come here, come here, come here. That's all muddy. Good boy, thank you. Keep going on the path. Would somebody say, although you're going to miss him, when did you last bother with him? Would they say, oh, it's been many months, maybe a year or 2, 3, 20. I wouldn't go to somebody's funeral that I hadn't spoken to for 10 years. I wouldn't bother. But really, I am absolutely fine. I'm kind of dismayed, disappointed, you know, at times a bit upset and a bit in disbelief more than anything really. For many, many years I've tried to remain in contact with my family, it was always me sending text and Facebook messages, making phone calls and visiting. Rarely, very rarely, once in a blue moon, did something happen that I thought, bloody hell, how do I deal with this? Somebody's knocking at my door, or somebody sent me a text out of the blue. There must be something wrong. That's what I began to think. But as I say, really, we're doing fine. It is as it is, and we have to deal with it. Life moves on. I will tell you something that is in my head that makes me feel very sad. And I've got this little phrase in my head, and I shouldn't have, but it makes me feel incredibly sad. I keep saying to myself that my mum was the glue in the family, and when my mum died, I lost an entire family. I shouldn't keep saying that in my head, but it's how I feel. And where are they today, yesterday, a month ago? Christmas, last summer. Take care and be well. Give me a bird.